Okay, so I'm gonna place 6 simple interrupted sutures here. So I need to take my forceps here and pick up the skin. I'm gonna start down here. And then I go in with my needle, like this. And then I need to come out the other side with my needle. And then I need to pick up the skin here. And then I go through again. Just like this. And then I pick up the needle on this side. So now what I need to do is I need to draw the string all the way through like this. And then I can set my needle down. I'd be setting it down if this was a live animal onto a sterile field there. And then I take my string here and I go around my forceps once and then twice, so a surgeon's throw. And then I pick up over here and then I come through and I'll lay it down. And do the same thing on the other side, but just with one throw, and come back through. And then one more time here. That's one simple interrupted, and then I'll just cut right here. Then I need to pick up my needle again here. And I've got a little bit of fluff on my needle there. And I just need to reposition. So I'm going to reposition my needle here. Just like this. And then I'm going to take another bite. So I'm going to grab the skin again. And be another ½ centimeter or so away from the incision area. And I'm going to come through, pick up the skin again. And then I'm going to go through the skin and take another bite. I'm going to come through, pulling my skin, my suture through here like this, and then taking my forceps, putting it into my hand there, then laying this down onto the sterile field, and then I'll do the same thing again. 1, 2, and grabbing the end and coming through like this. Then I'll do on this side. And then one more. Perfect. Now I need to cut this. I'm just going to do it simply like this. Now we need to pick up our needle again here. Turn our forceps around in our hand. Pick up our skin. Just need to readjust my needle here. And then go in. And then pull out and readjust our needle driver. Pick up your skin. And take another bite. And I'm going to pick up the needle again here like this. Set it down. And then forceps gets turned around again like this. And come through. 1, 2. Come through on this side like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing. And if I just do one loop here, and then I pick up and come through. And then one more. Like this, and set that down. That's a square knot again. Then I need to come up like this. And then just cut. There we go. Setting my needle down again. Got a little bit of fluff here on my needle, so I'm just going to take that off. My forceps. And then just grabbing my needle again there. Then I need to grab the skin again here with my forceps. And then I just come through like this. Picking up my needle again here. Picking up the patient's skin. and coming through. My needle just got lost a little bit in the fluff here. So I'm just going to make sure that I find it here. I'm going to come through, and there it is. Okay, coming through. Setting down onto my sterile area again. Forceps goes back in like this. And then we go 1, 2. Picking up our end here. Coming back through like this. And then we go 1. Coming through again there. And 1 more. Okay, now that's 4. And then we just need to make sure we pick up here. And we're cutting. Okay, now we need to do 2 more. So we could just lay this down again here. And then we can pick up. Although that's from the wrong angle, so I'm just gonna flip it a little bit here. I can use my forceps to readjust if I need to. So we want to come in like this. And then we're gonna need it to pick up our skin here, like this. Come in and take a bite. Because this isn't actual skin, my needle is getting a little bit dull here, unfortunately. Try and come in at a 90-degree angle, like this. And then come through, like here. And then we'll come through, pick up the skin again on our patient. And then we're going to come through like this, pick up our needle. We can set our needle down now on what would be our sterile field. Turn my forceps around to my hand here. Another surgeon's throw, 2. Pick up the end here, come through like this. Back this way. 1 more this way. Lost my end a little bit there, but we got it. And then again, I want to make sure I cut there. I could just lay this down here again. And I would just want to flip it over and just grab the end. I'm a little bit too far up there, so I could just come down a little bit. And we just need to do 1 more, so. Come pick up our skin again here, come through, grab the forceps, or grab the needle rather, and then we need to pick up our skin again. Pick up our skin right about here, put down, come through like this, grab our needle at the end there. You can set it down, turn my forceps around like this. 1, 2. Come through like this. And then we just need to come around once. And then we can just do it 1 more time there. Just grab your end. And then pull through. And now we can make sure it's all squared up. And then we can just cut. Like that. Now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sutures there. What's important to note here is right now, obviously, I've got a model patient. It's not a real live patient. So I don't really need to worry about contaminating the patient. I don't really need to worry about being 100% sterile here, but if I did have a real live patient, obviously I would be donning a gown and a surgical mask and a surgical cap. I would also ensure that I was wearing surgical gloves. I'd perform the closed glove technique. I would make sure that I have clean scrubs on and clean surgical shoes or booties before I would be doing any of this. And then I would also be very sure that I am only touching. I'm sterile to sterile, so my sterile instruments here are only touching things that are considered to be sterile, and that my needle here is only touching things that would be considered to be sterile as well. And then as you've seen earlier, the difference between doing a square knot and a surgeon's throw. So when we're doing a surgeon's knot or surgeon's throw, we're going around twice on the first loop, and then just once when we're going back through. And then the square is just going once on your first loop, and then once on the second there as well. So that's really the main difference there. All of these, the first knot that you saw there was always performed with the surgeon's throw, where I went around my needle driver here twice. So you were able to see that as a demonstration there as well. So we're all set there now. Thank you.